trail riding. Trail riding when it gets hot. Here in Alabama in the South, it's not only the heat. When you get late July into August, the dog days of summer, it's not just the heat, it's the humidity in the heat. It can be dangerous. I've overheated out here on a trail, and that's why I use an e-mountain bike. When I'm riding on the trail in peak summer temperatures, I use my e-mountain bike to help offset. And I'm not just being a weakling. I overheated less than 2 weeks ago filming a video for my kev-reviews channel. I was working on a riding mower, a job that would have taken maybe 15-20 minutes, but I decided to film it and make a video out of it. It took 2.5 hours. And the result was I overheated. It just crept up so fast. I had on thick cotton shorts for some reason, khaki ones. And when I started feeling bad, I looked down and they were completely waterlogged. It looked like I had walked out of a swimming pool. They were just completely soaked. So be careful. If I didn't have an e-mountain bike, probably wouldn't be riding today, but this does help offset it. And this gets me to a second topic for today. I have 4 topics. That was number 1. The second is I've talked about a heat ride. Last year, me and Steve-O did this dangerous heat ride, a coverall thing where we covered all 3 of the local trails in 116 degree heat temps, or the heat index at least. It was rough, but it was also fun. Well, I decided maybe I would do a heat ride this year. Get out on my e-mountain bike, and if anyone wanted to join me, they could. Well, then I've overheated on that riding more, but I'm still going to do it. And I think I'm going to do it on the weekend of August the 10th. I'll be out here on a Saturday and a Sunday, preferably earlier. The earlier I start, the better. So I'll probably get out here at about 8:30 in the morning and ride for a couple of hours at least. So if you want to join me, head on out to Wildwood on the 9th and the 10th of August, and I'll be riding out here. Now, this isn't some officially sanctioned ride, though it will maybe give away stickers if you have an e-mountain bike. You can get a soap sticker. If not, you can get a KevCentral sticker, but it's a non-sanctioned ride. I'm not sponsoring or officially doing anything. This is just me riding, and if you want to, this will make a good thumbnail. Hold on. Yeah, look at that. But if you want to ride, join up with me on I believe it's the 9th and the 10th of August. We'll ride together. I'll even let you ride this. We'll take it to the biggest hills out here. Let you pedal up it on boost. It may convert you because it's so fun, so awesome. You'll see just how many miles you could put in with an e-mountain bike. But the heat, it's tough. A lot of us don't ride. I mean, I'm not seeing anybody out here at this time in the morning. I usually see walkers coming by. We're about to hit the humidity switch that happens about 9:30 and 10. We're pretty close to that. Channel memberships. I don't know if you know, but I have channel memberships, and I've started building a catalog of videos. What you get with channel memberships, now first and foremost, nothing changes about base KevCentral. You'll still get the same videos, all that. Channel memberships are for those people that want a little bit more, want more behind the scenes stuff, things like that. It starts at 99 cents a month. You get custom emojis, you get loyalty badges. And then the different tiers, their specific shorts, full-length videos, and what a lot of those will be. Well, I do a lot of Bike Barn behind the scenes because I toyed with the idea of doing kind of a live stream, a continuous live stream from the Bike Barn or live feed that people could tap into. Well, it turns out the camera that I was going to use for that wasn't good for that. So I've decided to do behind the scenes. When I'm tinkering around in the Bike Barn, I'll just film it. That'll be full-length videos that people can get that are on the M.3. You'll love the tier names. M.1, M.2, and M.3. Sound familiar? Check it out if that's your thing. If that's not your thing, I want to point your attention to the community tab. A lot of people don't know it. Even on the mobile, there is a community tab. You have videos, you have shorts. And on the community tab, I do posts. You've seen probably the regular posts that I do. But now you can respond in community. You can even upload pictures and things. Now be cautious with that because I have to approve stuff. So, don't put something on there that's going to get deleted. We don't want those problems. But I think the audience here is pretty much very respectful and very kind. Over the years, you guys have been great. So there's that. That's free. It comes with KevCentral. The fourth thing I want to talk about today, just quickly, is that Axum Sport 27.5 silver frame, the medium, the only one of its kind in the U.S. that Schwinn was kind enough to send. I'm already starting the build out on that. Per comments, it looks like everybody wants me to build it from the ground up, to be its own special bike, and to leave Project Comp intact. So that's what I'm gonna do. And if you were a member, you would have already seen that I've measured the headset, already have isolated the headset that I have that's gonna work with it. And now the rest of the parts, the build out will come from there. So stay tuned for that. That should be fun. And if you're a member, you'll actually get to see the little incremental steps where on the regular channel, I have to make full videos and or shorts, but I don't want to make so many incremental steps. Another thing, going back to the memberships, what those give me is the ability to communicate directly with you and you with me without everyone getting all the notifications. Because you know how it works. If I post a video, if I post a short, if I post a community post, you get notified of it in notifications. And how many creators have you been subscribed to over the years that start uploading like 5 and 6 videos a day, and finally you're just like, man, I don't even want to be subscribed to this anymore because I'm getting constant notifications? Well, that's where memberships, community, and all that comes into play. So there's something for everyone. And now I'm going to get out before this heat really kicks in, because I can start in the time that I've started filming this, and now I can feel the humidity difference. It's already creeping up. So I'm going to make my morning loop. I do a morning loop, about a 3-mile loop. So I'm going to ride that way, around, come back, and come back this way, and then take that trail and head back down and check for the button that I put on a tree, my lip ripper tree, where I busted my lip open and had to have it glued. I'll put a button there and then ride back down. I just thought I would cover a few things today. You know, it's that hot time of summer where people just don't ride as much, and people don't look at bikes as much when you're not able to ride them. So this is for us core people, the fun people, and that's where memberships come in. That's where community comes in, and that's where kev-reviews comes in. If you would, please give that channel a check out. If you have anything else to say, drop it down in the comments. I'll be happy to respond to it. You know, try to read each and every comment and reply to as many as I possibly can. That's today's video, and this is, look at Project E. How awesome is it? How many miles do I have on this bike? Let me boot this up here. People ask, this is a Denago frame. It was the EXC2. I have 354 miles, and every single one of those is trail miles. That's a lot of trail riding since I've had this bike. It's been such a good bike, this motor. Man, these Bafangs. That's the stuff, and this is 90 or 95, I think it's 95 Newton meters of torque, and it's a total mountain goat. I was looking the other day, there are bikes with 100, 110, 120 Newton meters of torque. I guess if you need to climb vertically up a tree, those would be the motors for you, but this one gets it done for me. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being part of KevCentral. I appreciate having you around. It is a pleasure to have you watch the videos that I make, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great day.